everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Roszipou, and for today's Playing With Me video, I'll be doing my team for December 2021. If you're new here, all my team for 2021 are all video game related, but I always try my best that if you're not really into video games, that's okay. You can still take some inspiration from my teams. Anyway, so as you can see, the team for this month is another Pokemon team. I just couldn't resist with the release of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I told myself it was okay to do another Pokemon team if I already did 2 Animal Crossing team before, so bear with. I kept this team pretty simple. You see, it has a bunch of Christmas vibe to it. With that in mind, don't forget to like the video, to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already, and let's dive in. So to start things off, I am working on my cover page as per usual, and that cover page pretty much sets the whole mood for the month. I wanted to go with my good old buddy Pikachu with some of my favorite Generation 4 Pokemons, including Buneary, Pachirisu, Shinx, Weavile, Togekiss, and Frostlass. I later added a little Wooper because he's just so cute. I couldn't resist not hiding him somewhere. He's my baby. And I mainly went with those Pokemons because I thought it would fit best with the color palette I was restating myself with, which are shades of gray, yellow, blue, and red, with some bits and pieces of purple and green. So this month I mainly use my black Tombow Brush Pen, the soft tip for this one, because I don't know, I just felt like using it and I like the effect that it does to my drawing. I feel like it's easier to handle the pressure compared to the art tip. But yeah, so I really like using that pen this month. I also use my Crayola SuperTips, my Zebra Midliners, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So as you can see, I am currently inking down the most Pokemon I'm gonna be using through the whole month, which is Pikachu, Buneary, and Pachirisu. As you can see, I also drew a super big banner because I don't know, I thought that maybe banners are perfect for a Christmas theme. I also wrote Décembre in it because this is how we spell December in French. For those who doesn't know, I am French Canadian, so most of the time I'm gonna be writing it down in English in my journal, but in some cases, for example, the title of the month, the days of the week, I'm gonna be writing them in French because it's a little bit easier for me. Sometimes some of my habits as well, so you see my habits are bilingual. Either way, whatever makes more sense to me, I either write it in French or in English. So yeah, so I also drew Pikachu with a Santa hat, Buneary with a Christmas-y cape, and Pachirisu with some winter hat. And right now I'm just passing over with the black Tombow Brush Pen with the soft tip over the other Pokemons. And yeah, I forgot to mention that I'm gonna be mainly writing in cursive letters for this month because I don't know, I'm really on the mood to draw in cursive letters. I don't know, I just think it's so elegant and so beautiful. So mainly cursive letters this month. And yeah, once everything was... Oh, well then we have a little visitor here. Usually you guys see Sunny, my youngest cat, disturbing my plan with me. But because I am actually drawing in my office while I was recording, Kero came along. So this is my 11 years old black kitty. He's really curious. He's a little bit grumpy and he really likes treats, so he was actually begging me for some treats. I tried to try to hold him on my lap. Didn't work very well. He kept wanting to play with my pen, and of course wanting all the cuddles in the world, and laying down this beautiful black fur on my journal. But yeah, so this was Kero. I don't think he ever made an intrusion in my Playing With Me video before. But yeah, it comes a lot during the streams too. Which, by the way, if you guys want to catch me live at twitch.tv/Roszipou, you're more than welcome to. Right now I'm playing through obviously Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, BDSP for short. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun over here. I guess it should be worth mentioning, as you can see from the lack of decor around me, you guys can pretty much see like bits and pieces of my Swiffer thingy over there, as well as my keyboard. For me, December always been a super rough month for me. Personally. And I think I made a point like 2 years ago that every month of December I'm just taking the whole thing off. I don't really focus on making content. I don't really focus on my art. I just focus on, like, you know, relaxing and meditating. And to be completely honest, I'm feeling a little bit burnt out right now. And I didn't felt like having a million things around me while I was doing my journal. It doesn't really show in the video, but most of the time it's like super in my way. And I keep, like, you know, tossing them everywhere. And oh my god, I have to cut this, not the scene, but you know what I mean. I have like to finish like, and then replace everything the way they were, and you know, because I'm a perfectionist and everything. So I just said F it this month. I'm just gonna be doing my bullet journal in my office on my white desk, and that's gonna be perfect. The only thing that was important for me was the lighting, and unfortunately it was kind of like a gray day when I was recording, so you guys have to deal with a not so good lighting. But otherwise, I hope you guys understand those aesthetic choice. And let's all be honest, like, when we are all working on our bullet journal, like, you know, privately, we don't have a bunch of stuff around us. It's just like for the aesthetic of the video and like make it pleasantly pretty. So yeah, I thought you guys would understand, even though I have a little bit of a lacking of decoration around me. With that said, I just started coloring down everything, all the Pokemons according to their respective color palette, and hoping that it fits with mine, which again is Kero. Oh my goodness, sweet baby. God, you guys will see him a lot during the footage over here. But yeah, as a reminder, my main color palette is yellow, grays, blue, and red, and a little bit of green and purple. And with that in mind, we're gonna be switching to the next spread of my journal, which is my monthly calendar. Kero, again, up to no good. Just, you know, wanting some treats and wanting some cuddles. My goodness. Let's enjoy this beautiful music while I'm cuddling my cat, shall we? There we go. I hope this was enough, honestly, for him. I hope that you guys like this random cat content. Personally, if I would be watching a video and I would see like random cats, I would just like rewind every single time so I can see the cats again and again. So yeah, I hope that you are doing the same thing as I would do personally. But yeah, as I was saying, next up I'm gonna be working on my monthly calendar, because I feel like my month of December is gonna be really busy, even though I'm taking a month of commissions and art and all that kind of stuff. The most reason why I'm gonna be busy is because I am planning to have a small shop update because I do want to do a big one for January. So small shop update on November 20th for Cyber Monday. Mainly the things that are going to be back in stock, and also all the Patreon stickers that have been released from September to November. So you guys will be able to buy, I believe it's the Spooky Chunky Kitties, which is Halloween theme, the apple picking sticker sheet, and as well as my brand new Jared sticker sheet. So if you guys are looking forward to it, you can go to roszipou.bigcarl.com. And the other big thing is that on December 3rd and 4th, I'm gonna be at my only convention of the year. It's gonna be called Les Rendez-vous de la Bande Dessinée de Gatineau, which is in Gatineau, my local comic book con. If you didn't understand a word that I said, it's because it's mainly a French convention here in Gatineau, but you know, English speakers are more than welcome to pass by as well. So if you are from the Gatineau, Ottawa area, feel free to pass by my table. I'm gonna be selling some stickers, prints, fanzines, and comics, of course. And it's gonna be a super fun time. But back to the spread now. I went ahead and wrote in a banner Décembre. Once again, it means December in French. And you know, I went with just like a super simple vertical layout that takes a whole spread. At the bottom, I drew Pikachu, Bunary, and Pachirisu playing in the snow. At the top right, I also left myself some space to write down my goals of the month. And I decorated everything with some holly, snow piles, and I use the same colors that I use for my cover page. And right now, I'm just writing down the days of the week. I'm sorry if you can see like a big chunk of my hair right now. For those who didn't know, I also dyed my hair pink in October. I don't think it showed very well in my November play with me, but I guess I cannot hide it now. And yeah, right now I'm just like writing down all the days of the month. I also wanted to make like a nice like punching effect, so all the strokes that I drew alternate between the red and the green, and yeah, I think it's super pretty. I also use my gray Tombow brush pen to add some perspective effects, shadow effects, as well as my blue, yellows, and red. So next spread, I thought this month that maybe I could leave the mood tracker. It's been like 2 months in a row that I'm just like not super motivated to make a mood tracker. I don't know why. So I completely left it off this month, and instead I did a Christmas countdown tracker. So I basically drew just like a big pine tree, like the ones that you would get for our Christmas trees, and I drew 24 ornaments in it with a letter from 1 to 24, and I'm gonna be drawing the ornaments until we are the 25th, no, the 24th of December. There we go. I also put a little banner on top with the title Countdown to Christmas, mixing both cursives and normal letters, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also went ahead and colored down the pine tree with the same shade of green that I've been using. And yeah. Next up, for my habit trackers, I kept it pretty much simple. I've been using my monthly calendar tracker stickers that is also available on my online store, by the way. And this month, I actually picked the wrong sticker sheet. So on my website, you guys can see that I have one version of the monthly trackers, which is 5 weeks, and another one that is 6 weeks, because sometimes it happens, we have like, you know, the month that starts on the Sunday and it ends on a Monday, and it makes it so that we have like 6 weeks it looks like that we have like 6 weeks in a month. So just for those cases, this is why I also designed a 6-week version. And I didn't realize that I picked up the 6-week version. It kind of like ended up very well because I was able to not only write down my habits at the top, but also writing down the first letters of the days of the week. Because I realized sometimes that when I was like marking down all the days that I was doing my habits, sometimes I just like do mostly like a little dots. I found myself like counting like, okay, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because sometimes I skip days, right? So I ended up like finding myself a little bit lost in it. So I think it's actually, you know, a happy little accident that I actually picked up the 6-week version instead of the 5-month version. At the bottom of that page, I drew our 3 little friends reading through like a long parchment paper, a little bit like the same kind of super long and thin paper that we see Santa holding in multiple medias, kind of like is good and naughty list, if that makes sense. So yeah, I also wrote down habit trackers again in the banner. I don't know why I think the banners and Christmas, it fits so well together. It's just like instantly it's Christmas. I don't know why, especially with the cursive letters. I think it fits so well. It was such a great idea. Good job, me. And then I'm just coloring down everything. Oh, and I guess I should be mentioning the habits that I'm gonna be tracking down this month. I'm gonna be tracking down if I take my medication on time, if I do my skincare routine, if I take my walks, and if I sleep at least 7 hours. Next up, I am working on my monthly task and my brain dump spread. This is where I usually don't draw anything. I mainly just like draw some titles and I call it a day because I want to leave myself as much space as I need to write down all of my ideas. And you would like to excuse me because we missed some footage here. Actually, my other camera's memory was full. So it just like stopped recording and I didn't notice. So for now we only have the side camera angle for all of these. So I'm really sorry about that you cannot really see well. But in the flip through you guys will be able to see the full result from above. And yeah. So on the left side I drew 2 banners. One that says brain dump and the only one that says monthly task. And again, because I'm mainly gonna take the month off, I didn't thought I would be needing as much monthly task to do. It's gonna be a busy month for me because I'm mainly gonna be visiting family and friends and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna have a lot of appointment. So I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time to work. So this is why my monthly task and my brain dump spread is a little bit smaller. And on the other side, I left myself some space to plan for my 2022 journal, which is coming down very soon. We're almost at the end of the year. Oh my goodness, I just cannot believe that. So yeah, I left myself some space to write down my ideas about my next bullet journal, and I drew some hollies at the bottom of the page as well. And finally, we're already up for the last part of this video, which is my weekly spread, my first weekly of the month. If you do want to see the other ones that I'm going to be doing this month, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Roszipou. This is where I'll be, sometimes I post some kind of like Instagram reels where you guys can see my progress as well. So make sure to check me out there if you would like to see, you know, all the other weeklies of this month. And yeah, so I had very nice comments in my stream about how you guys liked the process of me, you know, sketching out my weekly. So this time I did it on purpose. It's not because I forgot to plan it. I really wanted like to film it on camera so you guys can see my process again. But yeah. So as I mentioned, because my first week of December is probably gonna be my busiest because of the mini shop update as well as the con that I'm going to, I just went ahead and went with a rolling weekly format. If you don't know what is it, basically write down all your tasks in a column and you assign each of those tasks to a day. And when it's done, you just make a stroke. I really like this layout because I can really see what I need to do for the week, and it really helps me to plan my days better. I still have like a small like schedule weekly page for all my events and my appointment. And yeah, I hope I explained it well. I'm really bad at explaining those kind of things. I'll be linking down one of the video that actually taught me about the rolling weekly, and I still like this video to this day. It's made by Plant-Based Bride, who is another Canadian YouTuber. Honestly, she's amazing. Y'all should be subscribing to her, not me, but that's another story. Either way, if you want a better explanation of the rolling weekly, I'll be leaving out the link of her video in the description box. And yeah. So for this weekly, once again, I mainly use my red and green zebra midliners. I also use my handy dandy pilot pen, which is thin enough to make like very delicate letters that I really like. I also added one of my calendar stickers next to the banner where I wrote December in it. I use my red pen to highlight the week that we're gonna be on. I also, because I didn't want it to repeat myself and write December again, I just wrote 2021-12. Like in another format to say the month, I guess. And yeah. I also draw our Pokemon friends making a little Pikachu snowman at the bottom because why not? They're cute. And making snowmen is fun, I guess. And as I was finishing up my spread, I started adding like a bunch of snowflakes and sparkles everywhere, and I thought that, you know, I didn't really have a lot of snowflakes and sparkles through my whole spread, so I actually went back to all my other spreads, to my monthly cover page, to my calendar page, and I added some snowflakes, some sparkles, some stars and everything, to make, you know, everything cohesive. And with that in mind, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and keeping up until the end. And if you did, please leave a sparkling heart emoji or any kind of art emoji in the comments below. It was a very simple team with a very simple setup this month. I hope that you guys liked it anyway. December is usually the month that, like I said, I feel the most burnout coming, so I tend to take it easy and a day at a time, and I really wish that you guys understand. And yeah, I'll be taking back my commissions back in January, and don't forget about my small shop update coming this Monday. And yeah, if you would like to catch me live on Twitch, go at twitch.tv/Roszipou if you would like to hear more of my voice and my Pokemon playthroughs. And I hope you guys will be looking out for forward on my next bullet journal video, which would either be my yearly recap or the 2022 setup. So yeah, once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell to keep up my videos, and have a good rest of your day. Stay safe and stay pink, and I'll see you guys really soon. Goodbye, friends!